Welcome back to Vibration Mastermind. I'm Mr. Ralph. Today we're looking at one tiny, powerful rule most people carry without noticing, the internal don't take script that stops you from receiving money, help, praise, or opportunity. If you're building something, business, income, impact, this 9-minute episode is designed to give you a clean, repeatable way to start rewiring that script. Your frequency decides your reality.
Quick safety note before we begin. This work can surface strong emotions or memories. If you find yourself overwhelmed, pause the episode, journal what comes up, or reach out to a professional. This is an experiment you repeat over time, not a one-and-done fix. Hook. Imagine a client offers to upgrade you to a higher package for free, or a friend hands you an envelope with a check and says, "This will help." You feel the heat in your chest, your throat tightens, and before you can think, you say, "Oh, I can't accept that." You feel embarrassed, you deflect, and the offer evaporates. That reflex, simple, almost automatic, lives in most of us. By the end of this episode, you'll have a 3-step ritual and 2 tiny tests to start changing it right away.
What I mean by permission to receive is practical and specific. It's the internal allowance that lets you take in resources, recognition, or help without shrinking, explaining, or turning it into debt. It's not about entitlement, it's about clarity. You'll walk away with one clear checklist to spot the script in real time, a short guided rewiring ritual you can do in 2 minutes, and 2 tiny behavioral tests to prove the change to your nervous system. Think with intention. Move with purpose.
Origins. Where does this don't take script come from? 3 main places: childhood rules, cultural messages, and survival conditioning. Childhood rules, things like we don't ask for extra or don't make waves, become internal instructions. Cultural messages around deservingness, who gets praise, who gets money, layer on top. And survival conditioning hardwires the logic. If taking care of yourself once led to conflict or loss, your system learned to avoid it. None of these are moral failings. They're learned patterns intended to keep you safe. The problem is, safety from the past often blocks growth in the present.
Here's a quick snapshot you can use anytime. When those old rules run the show, your body usually shows up first. Notice that. It's your cue to act. 3 signals it's active. 1, physical sensation, a tight throat, sinking chest, clenched jaw, or sudden tiredness. 2, the thought loop. I don't deserve this. I'll owe them, or I'll look greedy. And 3, the decision pattern, deflecting offers, minimizing your work, or saying yes to extra work while refusing pay. Those 3 together paint the pattern. When you catch the first signal, you can intervene before the old script decides for you. Now, the core of this episode, a simple 3-step rewiring ritual. You can do this in about 2 minutes and repeat it daily. Step 1, label the script. When you feel the signal, say silently or out loud, that's the don't take script. Naming it creates distance. Step 2, run a brief memory update. Think of one moment, any small moment, when you accepted help or money and felt okay afterward. Hold that memory for 5 breaths and notice the felt sense in your body. If you can't reach a memory, imagine a neutral, safe acceptance, like a cup of tea offered by a friend, and feel how it lands. Step 3, install a tiny microscript with breath and posture. Stand or sit tall. Inhale fully and say, "I accept with steadiness." Exhale and soften your shoulders. Repeat once. It sounds simple because it needs to be simple. The brain updates on consistent low-risk evidence, not big dramatic shifts. Small rituals win.
A quick practical script you can use immediately. When offered something, try this 2-line reply. "Thank you, that helps. I accept with appreciation." Pause. Then take 1 beat before explaining. That pause stops the reflex to justify or refuse.
Try it in the next 24 hours with something small, a compliment, a free upgrade, or a paid sample.
Tiny behavioral tests. 2 exercises that force the subconscious to update its expectation fast. Test A. Immediate low-risk acceptance. The next time someone offers you a free resource, an upgrade, or even a compliment, say the 2-line reply and accept it. Notice what your body expects. Do this 3 times in 3 days and jot down how your expectation shifts. Test B. Scaled test. Offer to accept a small paid offer you would normally haggle over, say a $20 course, a modest coaching session, or a paid tool you need. Pay, accept the value, and notice how your nervous system responds when you intentionally receive something with money attached. These experiments teach your system. Accepting is safe and useful. Accepting is safe and useful.
A common pitfall, rushing to fix the label without testing behavior. You can tell yourself you deserve more, but if you never practice receiving, the subconscious keeps the same expectation. Combine the ritual with the tiny tests.
Recap and integration tips. Label the script when you feel the signal. Run the 5-breath memory update and install the microscript. I accept with steadiness. Repeat the ritual daily for a week and run the 2 tests. Track small outcomes, a taken offer, a new client, less apologizing. These are the data points your nervous system needs. Remember, this is experimental and cumulative. If hard emotions arise, pause and journal or seek support. Clarity over chaos. Control over chance.
Before we close, one quick note about timing. Don't expect overnight rewiring from a single ritual. Expect incremental shifts. Celebrate the small wins. Those are proof the new pattern is building. Your frequency decides your reality.
If this episode helped you shift, please leave a review telling us one small change you tried this week. Your feedback helps others know this work is practical and repeatable. And if you want a printable microscript or a guided 2-minute audio to practice with, check the episode notes.
Thanks for listening. Take one breath now. Stand or sit with steadiness and try the short microscript. I accept with steadiness. See how it feels. Until next time, think with intention. Move with purpose.